Welcome, everyone.
جت البوم. أوه
I
دودو.
see you've already met some of the many
دودو
beasts
اختفى.
we study in this class. Though be
أوه
advised,
دودو.
none of these creatures
وجع.
should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it
دودو
seems
يختفي.
many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates
Hufflepuff.
sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice
ما
on Gerald.
تفلسفين علي.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
أوه اسمه جيرالد. طيب.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
شو أسوي؟ ذا بيست. أضغط هذا. أما لازم أحطه مكان الكيرس. كيرس التنظيف.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
كيرس؟ تعويذة مو
I think
بكيرس.
he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some
Beast
beast
feed.
feed?
طيب. خذ أكل. تعويذة الأكل.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
يمكن طعمه مو
He
بدك
is.
المانجا.
Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
طيب.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
الله وش ذا كنا ذيب. مو بذيب. كنا ثعلب مع قطوة ميكس.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
ورقة يسحب.
Stupid thing.
شو اسمه ذي شوارب.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
يوقمض. عشان ما أعنفك تعنف الحيوانات.
Let's go.
أعنف الناس عادي بس حيوانات لا. حتى ما تشبه الذيب كنا قطوة عملاق.
Those two don't belong
استدعي
anywhere
الرفق
near this
بالحيوان
class.
هذيك.
Poachers in training.
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskins.
شوف كذا حيوان قوي يسوي نحاربه وبعدين يصير فيه احترام كذا ريسبكت. يصير نربيه. طيب. يمديني أدخل. أوه يمديني أدخل. خذ أكل. كل. أيوه. كل أنت. كل أنت بعد. ولازم ننظفهم ونرتبهم بالترتيب. وأنا كيف أعرف أي واحد كنيز لي؟ Beast isn't ready to be interacted with. ولازم يخلصون أكل أول. يلا تنظف.
Her Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
أنا مو
As do
أج.
I.
It appears
يمكن
our
لأن
time
سليذر
has
كذا
come to
الأفاعي
an
يبيضون.
end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now,
خلاص.
where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I
Hello.
would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
لازم enjoy. المفروض يعني أقوى من كذا تكون
It was
شوي.
wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to
تبي حيوانات
understand that
شرسة.
when beasts are properly controlled,
تبي صدق
they can
beast.
play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the
أهم شيء تقولين
poachers can be
terrible.
brought to justice by
Poachers terrible
someone.
بس أنت تستخدمينهم
The
كأنهم
ministry,
resource بس.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we
شنو تهتم
focus on
فيهم
more
يعني
immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
واجبات واجبات.
Over here.
إيش تبغين؟
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury
لازم
at noon
تعلمين
in the
كذا.
desert.
I certainly hope that's a good
الصلاة
thing.
هو
It's something my
شراسة.
gran and I say.
تعلمينها من
It means
البيست.
that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that,
احنا مو ولا شيء
Someone I'd
سيميلر.
like
انت
you to
هاف بف
meet
انا سليذرين. ما
in
في
the
اي نوع
forest.
من انواع التشابه. لو سمحت. ايش كنت تقول؟ ما كنت مركز قاعد. يلا خلينا نروح
You've
نشوف مين في
intrigued
الغابة.
me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
يلا اتوقع شكله
I
انقرفن.
wouldn't take just anyone there.
لازم متى
In
يعلموني
fact,
اركب
you're the
انقرفن.
first.
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
We are nothing alike. أنا سليذرين. أنا
Quite the
superior.
weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Ooh.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
السلام عليكم. كيف سوي كيرتسي؟ سو كيرتسي. أما باو. كذا نظري قدام وش يبغى.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff
بدي
take to
أركبك.
someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her
ما حد شاف
pasties,
شيء
tell
ولا
her
حد
what's
سمع.
going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a
كلها.
dreadful busybody.
كل حقت طعم المانجا. نمشط بعد يلا. ايش صار؟ وين زعل؟ تعال يا ولد. لا. لماذا؟ أبي أركبكم ليش؟
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand.
أوه يعني ذي
How
حقتك
exactly did you
تثق
and
فيك.
Highwing cross paths?
It's a long
بغيت أروح أدور لي
story,
واحد وصيد.
but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until
أو
recently.
ننقذهم من
You may
الحرامية
have
بدل ما
noticed
نصيدهم.
that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to
جلال بعد
imply that we
كم
couldn't
قبل
rely
كم
on the
حلقة كان
ministry to
يقول في
help.
حرامية.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
لازم نلقنهم درس. It hardly sounds incriminating.
You may be
صادق.
reading into it. Talking to people isn't a crime.
It's hard to explain, but something about it just feels wrong. I think I'm going to look into it, find out what's going on, what they're doing.
أنت المحقق وأنا الجلاد. شوف إيش قاعدين يسوون وأعطيني الجريمة وأجلدهم. كذا كنا أعدل. أنا judge, jury, executioner.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter.
وهذا اللي كان في الشارع سكران
to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than
كان مضيع.
mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
أوه. كنا ذاك شباك
Now, if you
حق
wouldn't mind
ستاروس.
humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which incidentally can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
أو ديميغايز مو بديميغويز مدري ديميغويز.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness.
أهم شيء إنه كوري بس إنه الأكسنت حق البريطاني حكم.
As a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Okay, يلا خلاص
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days.
كانوا يحبونك.
Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh,
يكون في security يعني. أوه تعلمني الهومورا. الهومورا. نايس. دقيقة نبغى الالوجمنت، نبغى الهومورا، نبغى هذه هي، لا هذه لوموس. وينها؟ كيف؟ شكله ما يحتاج. نقدر نسويها على باب مقفلة بدون شيء.
Hello, Homora.
Hello, Homora. Oh, في مين جيم؟ هذا يحرك الأخضر، هذا الأحمر. Use LR to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both correspond gears activate to the release lock. هذا شكله صح. والله ما فهمت. اوكي.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps on. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Casting value reveals third figures. اوكي عرفنا يعرف. ورقة. Reminder to staff, don't let kids inside.
Revelio.
الورقة. المفروض انه ما يشوفني. اوه 50 قرش.
How are your students getting along this year?
وين الورقة؟
Poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
وين راحت الورقة؟ وهذا
We're
التشيف
raising a
هيد
generation
ماستر.
of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
اوه الورقة.
You say that every year, Matilda.
لا ما عندي اكيو. دقيقة. ايوه. هذه هي الورقة. والله ما ادري كيف ما شافني، والله ممكن تشيف فاشل. اوه هذا يحتاج شو اسمه. لا تشوفني لا تشوف، هذا يحتاج شو اسمه. بسرعة قل معي شو اسمه هذيك السحر. ليفيوسو. بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. بس من تحت الدرج. ما حد شاف ما حد شاف.
Revelio.
وين راح؟ هناك اصلا مو قاعد يناظر. هنا المكان.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
خذ رجلته على طول. في مكان ما هنا. اللهمورة. ايش سويت؟ شغلت المويه. هذول مو اطفال.
Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. Pug, I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too.
ماشيني قاعد تشغل مويه ما يسمعوني. كيف اروح الثانية فوق زيادة؟ هذا مو كومن روم. وهذا المستشفى.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of
اوه
other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
الجزء الثالث.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
كيف اجيب الورقة؟
The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
خذها بسرعة. كيف ما شفتيني ايش؟ قاعد ينظروني كلهم. خلاص ناظر مكان ثاني. هذه القهوة. ايوه يا العجوز روح هناك. ايوه هذه القهوة. بروفيسور قال لك رحم امك ناظري مكان ثاني.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
بتكفطني ذي بتكفطني ذي.
Well,
واه ايش قاعد تسوي ذا هنا؟ اخرج طاقيتك الغريبة. ما اقدر امرك طيب. بسرعة 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 بسرعة. You can't see me baby. في شيء هناك. شفت شيء هنا.
Revelio.
ايوه ايوه ناظر الصندوق مفتوح. مين سرق الفلوس؟ كان في 50 قرش هنا. ايش ذا؟ هو مقفل المرحلة. بسرعة بسرعة. حسبتك محترم فتحت لي الباب.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start.
Have
If
no
we can
fear,
collect more,
the Slytherins
it may
are
shed some
here.
light on who's behind
خلنا
all
نحل
this.
مشاكل كل الناس
Of
ونعذبهم
course,
في نفس
I
الوقت.
first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker,
Split
rancorous
personality.
Cup, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
طيب يلا هاي
It's definitely
شو الحين؟
I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
أنا شكلي من
You,
كويست.
my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
حلوة مهمات حقت تخفي.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
ما عليك have no fear. Slytherin is here. Ooh, another potion class.
How are your assignments coming along?
Very, very well.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso.
Yes,
Let's see
that's
what
why
you can
I'm
do.
here.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
ديب بولسو مع اني ما اعرف ايش تسوي بس يلا.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
اوه كتب هم الدميز. وينها؟ ديب بولسو. طيب.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
هذا ايش كذا يجي عليك الخصم يقول انقلع.
Welcome back.
Professor Kagawa.
Have you finished your assignments?
Yes, and I need to learn new spells.
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match.
والله ما فهمت ولا شيء.
Precise, deliberate movements.
اتوقع انها هدف الاعتقال عشان ارستو. اوه نايس. دقيقة خلنا ناخذ الصندوق.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before
اوه
you
رسالة
leave
ثانية.
here.
مين دي الرسالة؟ Thank you Professor إميلدا ريس. اوه هذه إميلدا. وين راحت؟ المفروض انها علامة قف. لأني لونها أصفر. نجرب. المفروض أجرب على الكتب.
That's it. Keep it up.
اوه كأنها فريز بس يعني بدون الثلج. نايس. والله تطول.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
هاري بيبنز. انت قلت تبي مني مساعدة وتعطيني فلوس؟
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
فلوس طبعا.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
يلا خلنا نوصل. Deliver 3 invisibility potion to Fatima Lawang. Okay.
Always late, that Pippin.
Fatima Lawang. That's been Pippin.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
But
why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Okay.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
Huh?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
شكلها تبي تاخذ مكانه بعد ما يفيل. اي صح يمكنهم حرامية.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Okay.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
لا بالفلوس وين الفلوس؟
What are you looking for today?
وما عندك بوشنات. والله أرخص أنتي. وكان يبيعها ب100. لا ما أبغى أشتري هيلينج. وش نبي؟ باخذ منك فلوس. ما أعطيتيني فلوس.
This will do just fine. Thank you.
خلنا نبيع دي بعد. هذه اللي بيستخدمها وهذه حلوة. No trade applied. طيب أنا أقدر أبيعها ليش مظلمة؟ Thank you.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
خل عنك السوالف وصلت الغرابة بالفلوس.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
If it is, she doesn't deserve it back.
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
وعني أنا كذا شريف. جيب فلوس بس. السلام عليكم. I mean business.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
How can you trust a goblin?
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with a goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
What have you heard about Ranrock? And Rookwood? More. Are you worried about Rookwood? لا خلينا نشوف ايش تعرفين عن
Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together.
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
وأنا اللي لازم أسويها طبعا.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
Lodgok.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
أعطي بسكوتة. بتطفل عليكم شيء باخذ الورقة.
Revelio.
يمكن أتطفل زيادة وأخذ الصندوق. في ذي بعد. أعطي بسكوت ثانية. وين لودجوك؟ هذا لودجوك. ايش ذا؟
Hello, Lodgok.
كذا سولف معاه.
Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
لا ما نبي نطاق معه على طول كذا. خلينا نقول
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind.
Let me guess.
Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
تصير أنت الجاسوس. Okay.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
لو خدعتني يا لودجوك بيكون لك عاقبة وخيمة. تسمع؟